Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. Welcome back to the channel. We are jumping back into the festival playlist for Season 9. We're currently in spring. We're chasing that 80% completion for that BMW M5 FE. Also that 50% completion, which we're going to hit pretty quickly because we're already at 44% complete to get that Buick GSX. Pretty cool American muscle car. We've already completed the weekly Forzathon challenges. There's a video on the channel if you want to go and check that out. Obviously, we have done the monthly rivals and the online adventure. We did those back in summer. Once they're done, they're done. You don't need to worry for the rest of the season. And also the Horizon story is also complete. There is a couple of videos on the channel of chapters 1 to 10 already. So if you're new around here, consider subscribing, smash that like button, and let's jump into the Spring Festival playlist for Season 9. Now, the Spring Festival playlist is a pretty special one because we've got that Apollo IE in the old trial. I will be doing that in a couple of days. There will be a video on the channel of me unlocking that and taking a look at that car as well. But today we're going to focus on the 3 PR stunts and the 3 seasonal championships. So hopefully get me to that 80% complete. Up first then is the first PR stunt. It's a stunt jump. We're going to get one super wheel spin. It's called Whitewater Falls. And it's located just to the east of Derwentwater. It's right here at the end of this little dirt track. That little dirt track is what we'll be using for our run up. I'll be starting here and running down this dirt track and then hitting this for a seasonal objective of 551.2 feet. For this one then, I thought I'd use the John Cooper Works buggy running 1,351 horsepower, 1,007 foot-pounds of torque, 4-wheel drive, Class S1 894, an absolute off-roading beast. Let's see if we can get this PR stunt then. Here we go then, just line yourself up and then rip it down this dirt track. This thing is quick. If you want any of my tunes in this video, any of the cars, file name, Skippy YouTube, gamer tag, Skippy4631, 550 feet, boom, 585.8. Nice landing as well. There we go, seasonal championship, no, seasonal objective, complete. Here we go, festival playlist. We've already unlocked something. The spring 50% complete. That'll be for the Buick GSX and $5 grand as well. There she is, the legendary Buick GSX unlocked. So Whitewater Falls all completed and gone gold. That was worth 6% in the season progression, unlocking the Buick GSX. Let's move on to Lakehurst Speed Trap with a reward of 1 super wheel spin. Lakehurst Speed Trap is not too far from Whitewater Falls danger sign. It's literally just to the right, just to the south of Lakehurst Forest, and we're looking for a seasonal objective of 195 miles per hour. For this one then, I'm going to be using my good old faithful McLaren Senna. Lots of downforce, lots of top speed. Let's get this done. I'm pretty sure any hypercar worth its salt can get this done and dusted, but I'm definitely going to go with the McLaren Senna. For this one then, I'm coming in from the east side because this corner here, just before the speed trap, doesn't look as tight as this one here, but I'm pretty sure you could do it from both sides. But coming from this side looks slightly easier than the other. Here we go then, the McLaren Senna, 195 is the objective. Just absolutely rip it towards that camera as fast as you can. The hardest bit is going to be keeping the speed around these couple of bends, hence why I went for the Senna. We've got the downforce to the right. Tuck it in, nice and easy. Boom. 222.94. Just missed that tree. Seasonal objective complete. With Lakehurst gone gold, once again it is worth 6% in the season progression. Let's move on to Sudmoss Speed Zone for a reward of 1 super wheel spin. Sudmoss Speed Zone is located just south of Tarn House in the bottom left hand corner of the map. We're looking for a seasonal objective of 150 miles per hour. For this PR stunt then, I did try a couple of other cars. I tried the 570S and it just didn't work. I also tried a Lamborghini in Super GTs, but they didn't really work out. I didn't have the top speed and the handling, so we're going to have to go for another hypercar. I don't really want to use the Senna because I've already used that, so I'm going to go the Zonda Cinque Roadster. Here we go then, 150 miles an hour is the target. One of the best sounding cars in the world, this thing. Forza audio does not do this thing justice. Let's go. Lots of downforce, lots of speed. Nice and grippy. Beautiful. To the left. Down the brakes. Speed up 164.31. Beautiful. Seasonal objective complete. Thank you, Zonda Cinque. One super wheel spin unlocked. We also level up the speed zones and we get a normal wheel spin as well. So PR Stunt Sudmoss speed zone is complete and it is worth 6% towards your season progression. So let's move on to the seasonal championships. We have a modern race helmet up for grabs, a Ferrari 509 GTO, very nice, and one wheel spin as well up for grabs. I'll go ahead and complete these and I'll meet you back here and we'll run through what cars I used and what we need to do to get these complete. Okay, so with all 3 seasonal championships completed, we have unlocked the spring 80% completion, which will give us the BMW M5 FE. Let's go ahead then and take a look at the 3 seasonal championships and what I did to get these done. Let's go ahead and take a look at all 3 seasonal championships, what cars I used and what I did to get these done. Seasonal championship number 1 then is called Grand Tourers Street Scene Races, so 3 street scene sprint races consisting of 12.1 miles in GT cars. A800 is the class and will unlock you the modern race helmet in white. The car I used for this championship was the Jag F-Type R Coupe 2015, running 582 horsepower, 515 foot-pounds of torque, rear-wheel drive, A800. The second seasonal championship then is called Seeing Red, consists of 3 road racing series events, 2 circuit races, 1 sprint event, class A800, and will unlock the Ferrari 599 GTO. So the only car available for this event then is the Ferrari 575M Maranello 2002, running 554 horsepower, 447 foot-pounds of torque, rear-wheel drive, class A800. The third and final seasonal championship then is called Super Saloon Slalom. It's a dirt racing series consisting of 3 events, all circuit races, 11.5 miles worth, in Super Saloons class A800, and will unlock you a normal wheel spin. For this championship then, for the first race I used the BMW M2 Coupe, but it just wasn't good enough being rear wheel drive. I then switched up for the last 2 races to the Audi RS5 Coupe because it has 4-wheel drive, and these being dirt races, the 4-wheel drive really helped being off-road. It's running 585 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque, 4-wheel drive, class A800. So with the monthly rivals, the online adventure, the Horizon story, 30 stars, 3 seasonal championships, 3 PR stunts, and the weekly FORZA challenges, all complete, all gone gold, will achieve you that 80% completion in the spring season progress. As always, all my tunes are up for download if you want to go and grab them. Just search my file name, Skippy YouTube, or my gamer tag, Skippy4631. I cannot wait to jump into the trial and unlock this Apollo IE. I've heard a lot of stories that this is quite a difficult trial to complete, with it raining, being hypercars, teammates and driver's cars all being fairly difficult and fairly challenging, but I can't wait to jump into that. Do look out for a video on the channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new around here, consider subscribing, smash that like button, and have an awesome day.